Yeah, hi all. Good evening. I'm audible. Kindly response in chat box. Okay, thanks. Please wait for a few minutes. Others will join. Yeah, hi all. Good evening. I'm audible? Yeah, hi all. Good evening. I'm audible?
Yeah, ma'am, audible.
Yeah, hi all. Good evening to everyone. I'm audible? I'm audible, guys? Please respond in chat box. Okay, thanks for responding. So we'll start the webinar. Yes. Hi, good evening, Rija. Good evening, Mohammed. Good evening, Ashwini. Sagar. Yeah, thanks for joining. Yeah, we will start the webinar session. So first we are going to see about our agenda. So the webinar duration is 90 minutes. So first 5 minutes for participant introduction and 45 minutes for webinar content and 20 minutes for query session and 5 minutes for student guide and APT offer, what are the offer we are providing to who is attend the webinar. So that is for 5 minutes and queries and feedback session for 5 minutes. So in the end of the session, we will share the link for
Yeah, hi and good evening to everyone.
I'm audible? We get the e
I'm audible, guys?
Please respond in chat box. So first
Okay,
5 minutes.
thanks for responding.
Please, everyone.
So we'll start the webinar.
What are the expectations in this webinar? Kindly please introduce yourself in chat box.
Yes. Hi, good evening, Rija. Good evening, Mohammed. Good evening, Ashwini. Sagar. Yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah, please introduce yourself in chat box. Yes, before that, I will play one video about our RPA trainings. Please, 2 minutes.
Five minutes for student guide and APT offer. What are the offer we are providing to who is attend the webinar? So that is for 5 minutes and queries and feedback session for 5 minutes. So in the end of the session, we will share the link for. Hang on. Good evening to everyone. I'm audible.
We get the
I'm audible, guys. Please respond in chat box.
So first,
Thanks for responding.
please, everyone.
So we'll start the webinar.
What are the expectations in this webinar? Kindly please introduce yourself in chat box.
Yes. Hi, good evening, Rija. Good evening, Mohammed. Good evening, Ashwini. Sagar. Thanks for
Yeah, please introduce yourself in chat box. Yes, before that, I will play one video about our RPA trainings. Please, 2 minutes.
Five minutes for student guide and APT offer. What are the offer we are providing to who is attend the webinar? So that is for 5 minutes and queries and feedback session for 5 minutes. So in the end of the session, we will share the link for. Hang on. Good evening to everyone. I'm audible.
We get the Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, please introduce yourself in chat box. Yes, before that, I will play one video about our. So now our trainer Bharanidharan is Bharanidharan is a trainer. He will explain. He will continue the webinar. He's a vast experience in Blue Prism, and he trained more students. Our students. Yes, Bharani, please continue our session. Bharani, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible. Can you make me as a host?
Yeah, sure.
So I can search. Still I couldn't share the screen. Can you make me as a host? Uma, are you there? Are you making me as a host?
Yes, Bharani, done.
Yeah, I'm able to do it. Hello guys, I'm Paranitharan. So I have 6+ years of experience in RPA. So I have worked in RPA Prism developer, and I have worked in means of development, support, and enhancement projects. So I'm also working as one of the training. So I've shared my screen. Is my screen visible? Shall we continue?
Yes, Bharani, your screen is visible.
Okay. So we are going to see about robotic process automation. Okay. So from the term itself, we have the meaning about it, like robotic process automation. We are in an IT, we do some work based on the process. What the process means, like a step 1 to step 10, which is the complete process. Okay. So we are going to automate that process. Okay. So this is how we are going to see for today what is RPA, why we need RPA, advantages and comparisons of RPA between tools and the life cycle of RPA, what IPA is and how it differentiated or added from RPA level, and RPA tool practically explanations, and the future market of RPA, and jobs in RPA, certifications in RPA. Okay, so these are all the certain things that we are going to see today. Okay, so generally about automation, what is automation? Before talking about RPA, what is automation? See, we are going to write a piece of code or going to develop a software, a piece of code or a software that going to work in means of human, in place of human. Okay, so a piece of code or a software is going to replace a human, and it's going to do our work, okay, without our involvement. Okay, so this is automation. And in how the traditional way of automation get different from the RPA. Okay, in traditional way of automation, we do automate with the help of coding languages, okay, like .NET or C#, whatever we do. With that, we do develop the automation. Okay, in RPA, we have the tools. Okay, there are certain tools out there, and Blue Prism is one among the tool. And in that, all the options which we develop using the code, no, all those are functions, functionalities, and options will be predefined in the tool. Okay, so we don't want to write the code. We just want to drag and drop the options or the functionalities whichever we wanted to use at the certain places. Okay. Yeah, this is what we discussed. And one other thing is, the traditional way of automation, it just runs in the background. Okay? Runs in the background, but the RPA is UI based automation. Okay, so just assume if you want to work in any of the application, like maybe IRCTC, if you want to open the application, enter username, password, click login or sign in, whatever. Okay, so all this thing we are going to do via automation. If we create a bot, which means a robot that will launch the application, enter the username, enter the password, and click login. How we do manually, a certain way automation will be. Okay, so this is how RPA works. And why we need RPA? See, just see, there were certain data are either in the document or in any Excel file or something else, okay, that need to be get processed and stored in another system. Okay, another system, it may be any application. Okay, what we usually do, we do manually either copy the data or enter the data from one application to the another application. Okay, but if we implement automation, which is RPA there, RPA will take the data from this things which may be either like a document or anything, it's any other software maybe. Okay, it will grab the data from it and it will store it on the another system. Okay, so our robot is going to replace the human. Okay, And benefits and advantages of RPA. Okay, so we have implemented the we are about to implement the automation. Okay, what benefits it's going to give us? See, automation will be implemented where we perform the repeated task, Okay, and it is time efficient. See, if we are performing any activity manually with some 30 minutes or 45 minutes, 1 hour, robot can do it in 10-15 minutes because it is very fast in nature on performance. Okay, cost effective. Cost effective means, so once we implement the automation, since it is a time efficient, it is cost effective as well. Point 2 and point 3 are like directly proportional. See, since it is going to perform a task with very less time, it can do a more task in a day. Okay, so we can achieve what we are about to achieve in a 3 days of time, 4 days of time by human activities, which can be achieved in a 2 days. Okay, so which is a cost effective. Also, if we build a bot and implement to a team, people in that team can be replaced by the bot. Okay, once it started running efficiently, people in the team can be replaced by bot, and those headcounts can be used in other domains or wherever the manual uh, intervention is actually required. Okay, so we can use them across the domains. And accuracy and quality, which mean that we are going to define what it need to do. Okay, so it will not do any typo error or any kind of silly mistakes what we do manually. Okay, and consistency. See, bot, we can schedule the bot. Okay, we can schedule the bot. If we schedule the bot in the morning 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock, it will consistently running. It will not, it doesn't require any break actually. So all 12 hours, 13 hours, even for 24 hours, it can continuously run. Okay, and improved analytics. I told you, right? Like we will be having all the options whichever we require to automate any kind of cases, any kind of business. Okay, so with that we can achieve uh, high level of automations or high level of businesses. Okay, increased employee productivity. See, you know, since it is going to perform very fast, we can save the employee productivity. Okay, so as I told you, like once a bot can be implemented to a team, people in that team can be used to other domains wherever the human activities are actually required. Okay, so we can use the human people uh, in different areas wherever actually required. Okay, and reducing staffing headaches, which means that since it is very accurate, it's not going to make any mistake. Since it is more consistent, our job become very easy. Okay, so the continuation of previously, like some improved efficiency. These points we have discussed, everything we have discussed, like a greater in productivity, eliminating the human error, because what is defined, what it is going to do, it is already defined, so it will not cause any errors. Okay, also cost savings. We can use the people in any places, any other places, and also it is going to work with a very less time, and no coding background is required. As we already discussed, every options are going to be defined in the tool itself, so we just need to drag and drop the options based on the situations. Okay. Cons. I won't say this as a cons, but there were few of uh, you know like some extra effort is required while implementing the bot. Okay, so it may not be a creative or a judgment one. See, it cannot judge anything. What we define, it will work only those steps. Okay, based on the situation, it will not shift it and perform the activity like that. Okay, so if we define a condition, do this, not to do this, it will do it accordingly. Okay, if we have some 10 number of conditions, all those 10 number of conditions need to be get defined to the bot. If all 10 is defined, then bot will perform all those things. Okay, then minor change will affect, which means that just assume we have automated a business process which have 15 steps. Okay, between step 8 and step 10, there are 2 more steps are getting added. Okay, so in that situation, we need to handle that as well, right? So in means of business, it is changing. So the same we will change in automation code as well. So those things will require the reconfiguration, rebuild, testing, and move it to the live area where it actually working. So it's require any small change require a design level changes for the build. Okay. So RPA is used in these are all the domains, okay, like telecommunication, banking, customer care, insurance, healthcare, finance, retail, and information technology. Generally, wherever you are entering the data, wherever you are calculating something and taking the report, sharing it to the other people, wherever you are transferring data from one system to the another system. So in this area, we can implement the automation. Okay. So any doubts till now? Fine. So this is life cycle of RPA. Okay, how a RPA project will start and how it will end. Okay, I'm not going to go deeper in it. I just give you a high level. Okay. Plan and analyze. Approach a team, what they are doing manually, understand it, and plan it like it can be automated. And identify the state, what all we need to do in means of automation to fulfill their business. Okay. Once every steps are identified, what we wanted to do, implement them, which is build the code to fulfill their business. Once we build the code, go to testing, where we do test our code whether it is fulfilling the business or not. Once this is done, we will go to the live area where our bot will start working for that particular thing. Okay, so this is how a project will start, and this is how we will deliver the project. Okay. IPA is like added technology to the RPA, which is intelligence process automation. See, I have told you, right? Like if there are 10 conditions, all 10 conditions need to be defined to the bot. But what this intelligent process automation will do, we can make the bot to understand or to make the habitat of analyzing it. Just assume we have a template document. In that template, there will be slight differences will be there, so that each thing we don't want to define it. Okay, we of course we need to define it and make the bot get practice. Like if the templates are getting changed, also it should know like where to collect the data. Just assume we are giving a document. In that document at right top we have a value. That value we need to grab it from that document. Maybe if that value comes in the right bottom here in the document, in that situation also bot will be able to take it. Okay, so we'll be providing some keywords, pattern matching kind of stuff we will do and grab the data. Okay, and there were certain RPA tools, which is Blue Prism, Pega, UiPath, Automation Anywhere, and Power Automate. Okay, these are all the certain tools which we which is there in the market currently. Okay, so now we are going to see about the Blue Prism tool. Okay, so Blue Prism is UK based organization. They have launched their organization on 2001 and their first product have been released on 2003. Okay, so it is a .NET based framework, which means that the tool itself has been built by .NET technology. Okay, so the functions inside it is also .NET based tech functions, which has been already predefined. We just need to drag and drop based on our need. So using this tool, what all can be automated? There are different kind of applications. Okay, so among that, we can automate web applications, Java-based, Windows, and mainframe applications can be get automated. Okay, so this is like some of the technical topic. Like it have work queue management. Work queue management means see. Just assume again, I'll take the same example where we are going to book time for people using the IRCTC port. Okay, so all the requests will come to us. We will make the book the ticket for them. Okay, so we should not lose any of their data. We should book the train for them without losing anyone's data. Okay, so those data will be collected and put into the queue so that bot can pick and perform it. And the same record will be get maintained in the bot queue or queue. Okay, and by adding those data to the queue, we can have 3 different robots to perform the same activity. It is not like one single robot will do the same activity. We can implement 3 or 4 robots based on our need. We can implement and we can make all of them to perform at the same time. Okay, and in this we have in the tool we have 2 areas, which is Process Studio and Object Studio. Process Studio is the place where we do generally Studio is the place where we do develop the code. Okay, in Process Studio is the place where we do design the business process, and Object Studio is the place where we do interact with the applications. Okay, which is the core area of automation. And this like already the functions and the conditions are being defined already in the tool. It may not require much time to develop, like 3 months, 2 months, 3 months. It may not require some 3 to 4 weeks or 4 to 5 weeks. We can complete the project. Another 2 weeks we can test it and move it to the production. Okay. And these are only few companies, and they are using RPA in large scale. Okay, generally, all the service-based companies they were using, and the big four companies like EY, Deloitte, KPMG, PwC, they people are very high consumers for automation. Yeah. So, any doubts?
Please ask your queries with your channel.
You can directly ask.
Yes, this is interaction section. Please also. So others ask one question, Bharani. For complex automation, coding is required, right? So that is the question.
Complex
Bharani?
automation, see, we are interacting with the application. Okay, in some cases if we couldn't interact with the application, we require JavaScript coding. Okay, so in application what we do, we do perform click activity, enter something which is a write activity, or grab something which is a read activity. So for this level activities, if you know coding, it is fine. So action based or activity based functions, if we learn in means of coding, it will be enough. Majorly we use, not majorly, but we will use JavaScript as a JavaScript for those activities. No, coding is not a mandatory at all. Like I can say 99% we can interact with the application, automate the application with the functions what we have in Blue Prism itself. If we couldn't do that, 1 or 2% will go for the JavaScript. Other than Blue Prism is fair enough.
Another one query, Bharani. Is there any certification required for the job for Blue Prism?
Yes, of course. Like we have basic level certification, which start from the fundamental. Okay, fundamental certification we have, which is AD01 in Blue Prism. And we have developer level certification and senior developer level certification and architect level certification. So as our experience goes, we will we certainly we need to achieve one by one. But it starts with the fundamental, which is AD0. Future scope, like these tools are getting enhanced. See, on the other side, AI is there. Okay, so what these people are doing, if on the other side AI is there, they try incorporate this AI concept with with the RPA tools. Okay, so these tools will get always enhanced. Okay, yeah, if we have some 2+ years of experience, ADP 01, I guess, yeah, advanced developer level certification is required.
Any other queries, guys?
Yeah, that is what, as our experience goes, our certification will get, we need to enhance our skill by certification. Okay, AD01 is the fundamental, and ADP 01, I guess, it's for the advanced developer level certification. And going on, we will have a senior developer and architect. No, AI is not necessary. If the technology is getting updated to your tool, yes, you need to have that knowledge by with your tool itself. Okay, so that will be, that we will do enhanced by ourselves. Okay, so separately is not required.
Okay. Any other queries?
Yeah, it's a paid certification which has been given by Blue Prism. I think for Indian money it cost 12.5 maybe. I did before very long time, so I did it for some 4,500 rupees, which is 2019-20 maybe. But currently something around 11,000, 12,000. No free certification. No, no RPA tool will provide free certification. Everything is cost. That cost varies based on the tool, like Blue Prism, UiPath, or Automate. And I didn't know precisely, but everything is cost based. Is it? I'm not into UiPath. I've been in Blue Prism and Power Automate. As far I know, Blue Prism and Power Automate are charging for this. In future, we're gonna implement the view on this when compared to on their. I don't know how every organization gonna have their own tool. Of course, they will rely on this market standard tools like Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, Power Automate. For your question, I can tell you like Power Automate can be the very big thing. Maybe after 3 years, it has already started. Yeah, okay. But we currently, I think we have a separate session for AI as well. I think from Uma, you can address this one.
Yeah, AI automation session, we will plan it and we'll give in the future. Any other queries?
We take classes for 45 days. Okay, 45 working days, which is Monday to Friday. We usually take our courses will cover like the topics which we require for the automation, and we will provide you the two projects. One is on web technology, and another is on Windows based automation. So including project, it takes 45 days. Okay, thanks. I do stop sharing.
Yeah, thank you, Bharani. I hope your doubts are clear.
Yeah. Thanks, Uma. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, next I will present why is AllPro, what is AllPro. Just for 2 minutes. I'm audible?
Yes, Uma.
Okay. So now I will explain the APT profile. Yeah, next I will present is AllPro, what is AllPro. So AllPro training is an online training platform. We offers the technology training and soft skill trainings to students, teachers, and experienced professionals to advance their career. And we have students from major cities in India as well, the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, Singapore, and other European countries also. Our vision is to provide the professional training to more than 10 million people in the world. So globally, we are offer the courses for IT courses, electrical and electronic courses, and soft skill courses also. So what we do in AllPro? So we are providing individual training, corporate training, and college training. And individual training, so we are giving a free webinar for every month. And in this webinar, we give the overview of the technology and free e-certificate for all participants. So end of the session, we provide the feedback link. Who are filling the feedback form, you get the certificate. So flash course and workshop, that is for 5 to 10 hours for course duration, and the basic technology is covered. In full course,
I'm audible?
we are planning 35 hours course duration and designed to clear professional certification.
Yes, Uma.
Okay. So now I will explain the APT profile. Also, corporate workspaces, we are develop the IT and non-IT. The mode of training is virtual mode.
Yeah, next I will present is AllPro, what is AllPro.
So we are providing
AllPro training is an online training platform. We offers the technology training and soft skill trainings to students, teachers, and experienced professionals to advance their career. And we have students from major cities in India as well, the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, Singapore, and other European countries also. Our vision is to provide the professional training to more than 10 million people.
And why all pro trainings?
And college training.
So why all pro trainings? Learn at your convenient timings, practical session, clear your doubts at any time, topics to track interview sessions, and design to professional certifications, free mock interviews, free resume building, lifelong community.
And individual training. So we are giving a free webinar for every month. And in this webinar, we give the overview of the technology and free e-certificate for all participants. So end of the session, we provide the feedback link. Who are filling the feedback form, you get the certificate. So flash course and workshop, that is for 5 to 10 hours for course duration, and the basic technology is covered. In full course,
Am I audible?
35 hours course duration and designed to clear professional certification.
Yes, Soma.
Okay. So now I will explain the APT profile.